Wam, Kohalo Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakak Radash, Shalom, and salutations and double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone, where I continue to learn this 100% truth. Shalom to the elder bishops in Connecticut, who I also continue to learn this 100% truth from. And also to the elders, prophets, teachers, and evangelists of Great Millstone, who I also continue to learn this 100% truth from. Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai Barakatham, and to the elder apostles they rule well. Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai Barakatham. Shalom to the speckled bird, the confused face, the Akim and Aqua, the Akim on the highways and byways, and last but not least, the elect. Back again with another video, praying that you be edified with it. And I'm going to entitle this, Working Hard for Who? So, since I was just, on YouTube and, listening to the brothers, I was actually listening to Elder Apostle Ramlal, and you know how, there's other channels as you're watching, or if you're scrolling as well. And I just happen to see, people are tired of working 9 to 5, and I've been hearing about this, and I've also seen a lot of it on TikTok, especially for what Babylon is going through and the situations that it's dealing with within the economy. So, I decided, the Spirit was on me to do a quick lesson on it. So, I'm going to let this play real quick and get a couple of scriptures. So let's see what we got.
I have been working in healthcare since I was 18, 19 years old. I am 26 now, and I am absolutely exhausted.
I'm just at a point where I just don't give a fuck about work no more. I am really tired of working.
I am just exhausted. I am drowning, barely surviving.
Nobody wants to work anymore, but can you blame them?
I am so fucking sick. So fucking sick of this job. Like, there's no way.
Anyone feel like they're just really not supposed to be working?
Only 30 years old and I'm tired of working.
I'm tired of this shit. I'm tired of working. I'm about to quit my job. I'm about to take all my money out the bank, and I'm about to go travel the world.
Y'all, I went to work today. But that ain't the bad part. The bad part is I went to work yesterday too. That's not the worst part. The worst part is I gotta go to work tomorrow.
This is the fastest way to generate almost cost-free electricity for life. Do not buy solar panels or wind turbines until you hear about this. Thousands of U.S. homeowners are living completely off-grid and slashing.
That's not the worst part. The worst part is I gotta go to work tomorrow.
There's a quiet exhaustion spreading across.
So I just wanted to kind of play that intro. Fair use. I'm not getting paid for this, just for educational and exhortation purposes. 1976 Act. But so you've seen a lot of those, those clips, for the ones that were shown are Jake women. A lot of Jake women are, which helps me understand that they're recognizing their position in life, that running around trying to be something that you're not, it's going to wear you down. You're out of place, to say. And a lot of them don't understand that they're out of place because it's been indoctrinated into their head that they're doing the right thing, going to get the education and getting a good job, and you don't need no man, you know what I'm saying, things of that nature. And now they're starting to realize that everything was a lie, a lot of bull. So now, what do you do? Because they're set up. Babylon is set up that we all have to pay tribute. We all have to be servants. But who are you working hard for? Are you working hard for Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai? Why Yahweh Shai? Or are you working hard for your own pleasure and for your own glory? Do you study? Do you pray? Do you follow the law, statutes, and commandments to the best of your ability? Do you fear Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai? Who are you working for? This is James 1:8. And it reads, a double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. So again, who are you working for? Because a lot of you like to think that you're working for yourself and you're slaves in a land that you know not you're a slave in. Who are you doing this for? Because ultimately, this number one, let me start it like this. These scriptures, this Bible, this word, this water is a comforter to the elect. And the elect, or the hopeful elect, I'm going to say. And the hopeful elect are the ones who truly understand these scriptures and they do the work. So they're working for Yahweh or Yahweh Shai. And when they're doing the work, this Bible or this book is a comforter to them being in a land which is owned and controlled by the wicked, right? You need to study and learn who the wicked is. Well, a good scripture is Job 9:24 and Malachi 1:4. Learn where you at and learn your surroundings. Be circumspect, right? Understand that first. So let's get a scripture, another scripture. This is Daniel 7:25, and it reads, and he shall speak great words against the Most High, and shall wear out the saints of the Most High, and think to change times and laws, and they shall be given into his hand until a time and times and a dividing of time. And we are coming to the end of that time of Esau. This is why things are worse. This is why things are bad the way they are, because now we're in the time of that dividing time, coming into the end of that, where Esau's rulership is coming to an end. He's reached his ceiling. His time is up. And he knows that. You can read Revelation 12:12. I always like to go to that scripture, especially in these times. So now you have to recognize what position you are in life and why you are in the position you are in and what to do. Because you don't know Yahweh or Yahweh Shai, and you can't come to Yahweh or Yahweh Shai. You pray on JC, and who you call God, and or these other gods and these other idols that you worship, and Yahweh and Yahweh Shai is not dealing with you like that. So therefore, you're going to be left in the land of confusion, which is Babylon, meaning confusion, or America, which means bitter. You can look it up and learn for yourself. And that's the whole thing. You choose not to want to learn nothing. You want to continue to do what you want to do, thinking that things are going to work out. Just like you think with Babylon, America, it's going to work out. And it's not. This place is done, as they say, circling in the drain. But you continue to be optimistic, thinking that America is going to get back on its feet and things are going to come back to being normal. No, this is it. It's not coming back. 1 Thessalonians 4:11. And that ye study to be quiet, and to do your own business, and to work with your own hands, as we commanded you, that ye may walk honestly toward them that are without, and that ye may have lack of nothing. So when you're working and you're doing this work for Yahweh or Yahweh Shai, he will take care of you. He will make sure that you eat. If you're thirsty, drink. He will cover you and protect you. But because of you Native American Indians and you Spanish, you Latinos and you Negroes, majority of you don't choose to follow Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, and you want to do what you want to do. So okay, well this is the outcome of it. Because ultimately you have to work until we get into our kingdom that's promised to us through Yahweh or Yahweh Shai. You have to work. Now, do you work for Yahweh Yahawashi, or do you work for Esau, thinking that you're working for yourself? Because you're starting to see he has a double tongue. And he has told you throughout history, if you work hard and pull yourself up by your bootstraps, you can be successful and succeed here in Babylon. But even the Edomites, the low-level Edomites, don't believe that anymore. So what do? Who are you working for? This is 1 Thessalonians 3:10. Night and day praying exceedingly that we might see your face and might perfect that which is lacking in your faith. That's right. You hear who's the brother? I think it was. I need to know your name, brother. Both of y'all, man, because I watch y'all daily, man. But y'all some humble dudes, so y'all never mention y'all names at all. So it's like hard to, catch your names. And I don't want to. Saints of New Jersey. I don't be wanting to just what's your name and but if you're not doing the work for Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, then he's not dealing with you. If you're out and about thinking that you're gonna make it in Babylon, they hate you. I just seen a video about that. What was it? The brother always watching his videos daily. Damn, just tipping my head. Anyway, so but the brother, there was a video of the Hopeful Elect 144 Salakia. So Hopeful Elect 144 was talking about the video was talking about how these damn devils don't like you, especially you Jake, who think that you can succeed if you just do this or you do that, or you act like this or act like that, or if you portray this or portray that Esau is going to learn to like you. He can't stand you. And that's because the Most High made him to be that way. No other way. So who do you work for? You work for the devil, or do you work for Yahweh Bashem Yahushai? Because a lot of times, regardless of what you think, just like it is working in the devil's jobs, you don't see who you working for, but you working. So who do you work for? Sirach 7 and let me see. Sirach 7 and 15, and it reads, hate not laborious work, neither husbandry, which the Most High have ordained. So husbandry is what? Supplanting, right? Right? That's what husbandry is. It's to supplant. You Jake women, you were fooled again. Eve was fooled again to thinking that you could have everything when you don't. You know how you could tell? Not this, is just as from the scriptures. I'm not gonna say how I feel, but the scriptures tell you. Let me say it that way. Finding a virtuous woman is a good thing, is a gift from Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. And to know that is one who understands her role. That's what makes, in these sports, good teams are teams with players on that team that understand their role and do their role. And the team becomes successful, or the team wins, however you want to say it. And that's what your problem is with you, Eve, Jake, women. You don't know your role because Esau has played a wonderful game and making sure that you can step out of your position to be something that you're not. And you're always trying to be something that you're not. I'm not going to even get into that. Sirach, I'm going to jump down. Sirach 7:26. I just seen this. Hast thou a wife after thy mind? Forsake her not. But give not thyself over to a light woman. What is that? And light-minded, a simple woman. That's what it is, man. You Jake men, you go after these women because of how they look, which is natural because Yahweh Shah made us that way. But you also supposed to pay attention to what kind of mind she has, and you disregard that as if it's not a big deal, and you suffer for it later. Because you're thinking with your, you know what I mean? You know what I'm trying to say. Sirach 38 and 25. How can he get wisdom that holdeth the plow, and that glorieth in the goad, that driveth oxen, and is occupied in their labors, and whose talks is of bullocks? Did I want to get that one? Salakia, I'm 24. The wisdom of a learned man cometh by opportunity of leisure. He that have little business shall become wise. Little business, why? Because you work for the Lord. You don't work for yourself. You do this work to please the Lord. You're trying your best to please Yahweh Shah, that he may have mercy in the time of anger. When he unleashes his anger, that he may have mercy on you. That's what you do. You fools. Complaining and crying about work. Nobody like work. But it is essential for you to have what you need, which are shelter, food, and clothing. Those are the essential things you need. You know what I'm saying? Ephesians 4 and 28. Let him that stole steal no more, but rather let him labor, working with his hands the thing which is good, that he may have to give to him that needeth. That's right. Build yourself up through the spirit and power and grace of Yahweh Shai, that you may do the same thing for the next man. That's what we are out here to do, is to bid the elect, to learn these scriptures, perfect them as much as you can. And I'm not perfected in this yet. But every day I'm learning how to become better and knowledgeable and understanding of this. And for anyone who approaches me with a legitimate question about the scriptures, I have answers. If I don't have answers, I'll pray to the Lord to give me the understanding. Or, in general, I'll get the working and studying to answer that question. So, again, who are you working hard for? With that, I'm going to say, Kahalo Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakak Radash. Shalom and salutations again in double honors to the elder apostle, Great Millstone, and shalom to the elect. Shalom.